In this video, I'm going to be sharing my 5 favorite stretches for beginners to keep your body healthy and strong. There's one important thing that we need to know before we start, and that is if you don't use it, you lose it. And that goes with anything in life, especially stretching. So if you don't stretch or you don't move a certain way every day, you're going to lose it. Our first stretch is going to be a shoulder stretch, and I call this one the shoulder reach. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lift our hand up over our head and back to our back as if we're scratching our back. And we can use our other hand to kind of push our elbow down and get us a nice stretch in the tricep. Our second stretch is going to be downward dog. We're going to start in a push-up position and then lift our hips upwards. I like this stretch because it gives us a good stretch in our shoulders, hamstrings, and also our calves. If your calves are on fire like mine, you can go ahead and walk your calves, and that's going to help stretch them nice and progressively. Next, we're going to be doing a Cobra stretch. And this is a really great stretch, especially if you sit down a lot like me. I'm a pilot, so I sit down actually quite often. This is a good stretch to kind of counteract that sitting nature and hunched back. And it's going to open up your shoulders and open up your chest and also give you a good stretch backwards. This next stretch I call the lunge and twist. And this stretch is really going to help open up your chest as well as open up your hips and your lunge position. And it's a good stretch to hold for a while because that lunge position is a pretty difficult position to hold. And it's going to help strengthen your legs at the same time. And be sure to keep that back leg straight so you get a good quad stretch. Next, we're going to be doing a straddle or a middle split, and then we're also just going to add in some side stretches just to stretch out our spine. This stretch is going to help your hip mobility as well as increase the strength of your adductors. And then those side reaches are just going to help stretch your back and strengthen your back as well as keep up your mobility. So some bonus stretches that I have for you guys is going to be the deep squat, and this is really natural, and also I believe it's very healthy for your ankles, your knees, and also your back. If you have some downtime or you're watching your favorite TV show, I'd highly recommend getting into the deep squat. Another great stretch is going to be the horse squat, and the horse squat is basically a wider deep squat, and it's going to help increase your hip flexibility as well as the same benefits as a regular deep squat. And this is kind of what it looks like. This next stretch is probably the easiest and it has the most benefits in my opinion. And this is the passive hang. What the passive hang is going to help us do is it's going to help our spine decompress. And that's going to just keep our spine nice and healthy. Those were some of my favorite ways to start increasing your mobility. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to learn more about what stretching program I use, go ahead and click this video right here. Right there.